Hello, everyone, and welcome to Let's Get Down to Business with Sam. My name is Samantha from Confidence in Style, and I'm so excited to be here for another video where I introduce you to empowering independent women who are really leaving their mark on the communities and industries they are involved in, whether that's fashion, health and wellness, business, and everything in between. I plan on diving into their career paths to learn a little bit more about their journeys, their road to self-confidence, and gain some expert tips and advice, all in the hopes of empowering those who are watching in the process. And today, I am so excited to introduce you to Kaminetsky, the creator and founder of Modern Picnic. She is a young, successful entrepreneur who has created a brand that is revolutionizing the way we carry our food in a sustainable, high-fashion way. I cannot wait to learn how the Modern Picnic brand started, her journey towards success, and what's in store for the future. So stick around, you don't want to miss it. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Let's Get Down to Business with Sam. I am so excited to introduce you to Kaminetsky, the creator and founder of Modern Picnic. Hello,
Hi.
Thank you so much for being on.
Thank you for having me.
So let's get right into it. I know that you graduated from Lehigh University
Yes.
and then instantly moved to New York City where you worked in a corporate job.
Yes.
So how did Modern Picnic start? And tell me a little bit more about the journey.
Yeah, so I graduated from Lehigh in 2016 and immediately moved into the city, and I was working at Macy's doing buying for them.
Amazing.
And kind of from the start, just as like a recent grad, and I was bringing my lunch to work every day just because doing so is just so much faster, cheaper, healthier. Right. And everyone in my office was doing it. So I was bringing my lunch to work every day, and I just didn't have a chic or functional or sustainable way to do it. I was carrying my lunch in like paper bags, plastic bags, little shopping bags, which was just not only not cute, but
that's what I would do.
Yeah, it's such a problem, but not sustainable or functional either. And you know, going to work was one thing. Everyone's hustling and bustling, pushing each other to get on the subway to get to work.
Right.
But after work, you want to go to dinner or drinks or a networking event or kind of wherever you're going to be carrying around a plastic or paper bag. I was like, this is just so embarrassing. So I went online to buy myself a lunchbox, and I saw so many options for little kids and for men, but nothing for women who wanted to look and feel their best.
Right.
And so from there, the idea kind of came about.
So what was that process like from starting from the ground up and finally making your idea into an actual product?
Yeah, so it was just like a long, crazy road because I had no like prior experiences or connections, or I had no idea what I was doing, no work experience or anything. So we started with the name. The name was actually something I came up with like before any other idea kind of had started. So it was like kind of overly ambitious that I was like, oh, I have a name for this non-existent company.
Yeah.
But so we got the name, and then we just started like sketching and conceptualizing. I would go to like the container store in Bed Bath & Beyond and buy like so many different containers to see different sizes, because of course I wanted the bag to fit. You know, you can't fit everything, but you want it to fit, you know, kind of what the norm is.
Right.
And just kind of like kept going from there, little by little by little. And it was kind of like 1 inch forward, 5 inches back, and 1 inch forward and back. And then, but after a while, you just like it started turning into something, which is kind of never supposed to. And then, but then actually leaving my job was really scary because this was something like I had like always knew I wanted to be in fashion, retail. I worked so hard to get this job, and to leave after just kind of starting less than 2 years prior, and to leave that secure paycheck at the end of every week, and somewhere where I knew if I stayed and I did the work and I worked hard, I could climb the ladder there to something that was so kind of unusual and people just didn't even really get. It was really scary, but I just knew I had to do it.
And did you have a design background going into this?
No design background.
So how did you come up with the actual look of the bag?
So I like no design background. I'm the least artistic person ever. I can't draw. I took this like Whole Foods shopping bag and like cut it up and then like make like what I thought was like a prototype at that time. But how I came up with the shape, so at first the bag was supposed to like, this was not what the original
Oh,
product was
interesting.
supposed to be. At first, it was like this like thin, kind of like a saddlebag, like a little satchel, and I thought that's what I wanted it to look like. And then one time I was like up at night, like having like, you know, just like thinking, couldn't sleep. I was like, oh my god, that shape makes no sense, because like I was thinking just like a container of sushi. Like if you put it in there, you'd have to turn it on its side.
Right.
Whereas like a shape like this, you can put sushi straight in. You know, like I don't know why I just thought of that example. It's like, what if someone's bringing sushi and they're gonna have to turn it? I was like, that shape just like, so I went back to the drawing board, and you know, but I got my inspiration. Like I love clothes and accessories, and just living in the city, you get so much inspiration just from like walking around. So I'd kind of just like see what I like from all these different places and put it together and made this. But yeah.
So since you started the company, it's been so successful, what's it been like being your own boss and basically running a company on your own, not really knowing, you know, what's going to happen, not having a business background?
Yeah.
Has it been empowering to, you know, start this company yourself and, you know, have it grow to what it is today?
Well, thanks. We're still really new, but it's really exciting. Every day is completely different. Being my own boss is really weird. I went from working with like so many women and being around so many people to working by myself, which was definitely a transition. But it's so rewarding to do this and do what I love and to be building something. And there's nothing more rewarding than when customers will email and say how much they're loving their luncher or tagging us in pictures. Like that's what's so cool. Or we did like a pop-up yesterday, for instance, and some women came who already own their luncher, so I see them from across the store coming in, like wearing their luncher, looking so cute. I was like, this is so cool. Like to see people actually wearing it and using it is really exciting.
And how do you balance your personal life and your business life, being your own boss? I mean, as a young, successful entrepreneur and businesswoman at our age in the city, how do you build relationships while running your own company?
Yeah, I mean, we met through like being social and like, you know, going out to dinner. I always like love meeting new people. How I kind of balance, I guess it's hard the balance because there's so much to do, but it is so important to leave time for your friends and family, people you love, and to have fun living in the city. And like at the end of the day, if you're not having fun with what you're doing, then like what's the point?
Yes, definitely.
But obviously it comes with a lot of sacrifice. Like my friends can attest when I was starting this, and like still like I miss a ton of stuff, you know, like, but at the end of the day, like you have to make sacrifices, but it's also, you know, leaving time is also important.
What would you say? Yeah, definitely balance.
Yeah.
What would you say has been maybe the hardest part of starting this business, especially for someone who wants to pursue their passions, become an entrepreneur themselves? What advice would you give? What's the hardest part that you would say?
So personally, my hardest part was finding someone to actually make the bag. Like I had the idea. So when you think about it, it's like this is just personally with me, like everything else, like the marketing, the financials, the accounting, even like the customer service aspect, everything else is kind of more tangible and you can learn. Even if it's not like your expertise, like you can learn it, or you can talk to people right by you who do know how to do it and can help you. But the actual manufacturing of these bags is we manufacture overseas, is such kind of like a new thing for me, and has by far been the biggest learning curve. And I think it's kind of sad because I know a lot of people come up with these ideas, but then like finding a way to actually make it and build it and create it is where people reach a wall and like don't know, you know, how to actually do that. And like I felt like I was reaching a wall. I was like talking to a million people, being like, who can like make me even like one sample, and it was so difficult. And so that was definitely the hardest part, finding someone to actually make them.
And what was that process like, actually finding somebody?
Yeah, so in like finding like a reliable partner overseas, especially when there's language barriers and communication, all these things. So what we did was I talked to a ton of people, and I finally landed. So someone told me like, go talk to this company. They're actually based in the city. So they're like they make bags and they can help you. So I went to them. I didn't have like, at this point I had my Whole Foods paper prototype.
So
And I
funny.
had like this like really like not professional PowerPoint that kind of explained like my idea. So I got a meeting with them and I kind of like pitched it to them. And I was like, so like, can you make it for me? And they're like you need a tech pack. Like what? Like what are you doing here? Like you need a tech pack. And I was like, what's a tech pack? And they were like, it's basically like a digital rendering of the bag. Like a blueprint of the bag. And I was like, okay, what's a tech pack and who can make me one of these? So they put me in contact with someone, so I got in contact with them. So it was kind of like one step after another, and
Right.
I would get to that next step by talking to people and being like, okay, like what's the next step? So after I was done making the tech pack, I was like, okay, his name was Michael. I was like, now what do we do? He's like, okay, you bring this back to them, and then they make you a sample. And so everything was kind of just like learning and step by step and kind of figuring it out as I go, because I had no idea how to do it, but
Right.
it's kind of just like figuring out through trial and error.
How do you see the company evolving? Is there more products that you want to, come out of this incredible company?
Yeah, definitely. We have a lot of exciting things happening. We actually have a new product launching in 2 weeks.
Oh my God!
Yes, I
so
have a sample
exciting.
here. I'll show you when we're done. So we have a new product, and then in the spring we have a couple other new products and really exciting new initiatives and a lot of just new things. There's so much to do. But right now we have the luncher, which is here, and then we have the little snacker, which is here.
I am in love with them.
Yeah.
They are so chic. I am obsessed with them. I know every girl absolutely loves them when they see them. Like you said, you are a part of an initiative that you do in October for breast cancer awareness, which is absolutely amazing. It's very near and dear to my heart. So I wanted to learn a little bit more about that and all the initiatives you plan on doing in the future.
Yes. So year one. So the company's a little over a year old, and so the first year in business, we were just kind of trying to figure it out, stay afloat, get our ducks in a row. Year two, I was like, okay, I feel like I have it a little bit more together, and now what can I do to get involved with something bigger than ourselves? And I was thinking about it, and a new Breast Cancer Awareness Month was in October. And like you said, it's near and dear to so many people's hearts, and I was like, that just seems like a perfect place to kind of start. And I wish I had the bag here, but what we did was we came out with a limited edition pink faux crocodile luncher with 20% of our sales from that bag going to the pink agenda.
Amazing.
And so that was the month that October just ended, and it was such a rewarding and nice and fulfilling kind of thing that we did, and it's definitely not going to stop with October. We actually already have something else lined up with the pink agenda in May.
Amazing.
So there's so many things that we can do, but giving back and kind of aligning with organizations that align with our mission and our kind of brand is really important to me, and is something we'll definitely do going forward. But I'm so glad we started with Breast Cancer Awareness Month, because it's just so important that any way we could give back or raise awareness and is great.
And what would you say your mission is for the brand?
So I think our mission, I know our mission is to provide women with a chic, functional, and sustainable way to bring their lunch or bring their food with them, to give them a way to look and feel their best. Because I think, you want to be in control of what you're eating and what you're bringing, and bringing your own food, whether it's for yourself or for your kids or whatever that may be, is something so many women resonate with.
Right.
So to be able to do that while also looking good, feeling good, and doing good by, reducing disposable plastics and reducing your waste is just important, and is what kind of Modern Picnic stands for, and what we'll continue to try to create products to align with that.
I cannot wait to see all the exciting products to come in the next couple of weeks. I know that you also have an ambassador program, basically creating a Modern Picnic community.
Yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Yes, I'm so excited about this. It launched just about a month ago.
Oh wow, very new.
And it's been in something I've been thinking about for so long, because we had all these these ambassadors, these women that are out and about wearing our bags, loving it, taking pictures, tagging us, emailing us. I was like, this is so great that we have these like spokeswomen. I want to like learn more about them. Like, who are they? Like, how old are they? Where'd you go to school? Like, I just want to know everything about you. And so I've been thinking about it, it's like, oh, like what if we did an ambassador program? And also it's like, when you're such a small company with such a low budget, you have to be creative.
Right.
Like, we don't have the funds to do these like major marketing campaigns or major brand activations or events. So like, how do we work with what we have to create this community, do it in a low cost way, but also do it in a fulfilling way? Like, what can we do to like get these girls to really be a part of our brand?
Right.
So ultimately we launched it, and it's been really great. We have about 100 ambassadors. We got like 200 applicants in like the first month, which is amazing.
Incredible.
These girls are incredible. We have aging from 22 to 52.
Oh wow.
Women of all different ages, careers, lifestyles. Like, some of the girls, like more than half the girls don't even own a luncher. They just like really love the brand. And some of them, you know, just are students and they're bringing it with them on campus. Some are just, you know, working women in the city, and the careers that these girls have is just like beyond me. They're all like so smart and such great women. And then some of the women in the group are like, I just like really like the bag. It's the bag. And so it's been like really cool to see. And we actually have like an ambassador holiday party coming up in December. And we're definitely going to continue to do more things where we can all come together and meet each other. We have a Facebook group where girls are like networking with each other and like introducing themselves and like messaging each other like on the side. It's just so cool to see. And I'm so like, the ambassador program is one of the more like proud things I am about this company, to bring all these women together.
That's so empowering, because I think that message completely aligns with, you know, what I'm trying to send out there, and the fact that you're not only creating a product that is undoubtedly like everybody would want this because it is so chic, not only as a luncher, but like I'd carry this as a bag every day. But you're bringing women together and giving them opportunities to meet one another and network, and I think that's incredible. So tell me, who is the demographic that you wanted to reach when you had this brand in mind?
So when I started it, I was like, I'm making this for me and my friends. It's like, we just moved into the city. Like, I know we need this. I was like, if I need this product, my friends need this product, then there's other people must need it too.
Right.
So with that said, like in the beginning, it was very much I was like, oh, the working girl living in the city, like just like me. It turned into so much more than that. Like, it's so much more than for that like working girl 9-to-5 job, you know. It's for the new mom who wants an elevated way to carry her kids' baby items. It's for the traveler who wants to eat healthy while on the plane. It's for the moviegoer who doesn't want to overpay for unhealthy snacks, you know. Or it's for the woman who just likes the silhouette of the bag and wants to wear it as a regular bag. You know, there's so many other uses for it than what I had originally set out to kind of deliver on. But with that said, like, it's always has to go back to that end user and that working woman and making sure that it's functional for her. But yeah, there's so many uses for it now and so many different demographics I never even thought would, you know, kind of be into this product that are.
Yeah, I mean, you've created a product that no one else has even touched, that undeniably every woman and girl would want to carry. How do you get your name out there? I know social media is a huge part of what you do, but are there any other things that you work on to get your name out there?
Yeah, so I guess like with the press part of it, what's so amazing is now with Instagram, you can reach these editors directly. Whereas before, like, there was no way to get to them. You could write them a letter and hope that it lands on their desk.
Right.
And now, like, most of them have their email attached to their profile, or you can DM them. So in the beginning, I just, and still now, like DM editors, I'll be like, hey, like, I have this product, I think you'd really like it, kind of introduce myself, and then, you know, offer that, send them a sample or whatever that may be. So I think Instagram has definitely kind of lowered the barrier to entry with regards to press and editors. Like now you have that more of a one-on-one communication. But with that said, we do now work with a PR firm who has been like amazingly helpful in helping get the word out. So if someone's kind of on the fence about that, I would recommend it. It's worked for us, and it's been really great to see the bags get some coverage.
Being not only a very young, successful entrepreneur, but a female in a very male-dominated business world, have you had to, you know, endure struggles or hardships? Or are there any specific moments that, you know, come to mind that you'd have to deal with?
Yeah, I think, especially because I started this when I was so young, and then being a woman, I'd get on these calls with these grown men or have meetings, and I think they'd be like a little taken aback with, I guess, my age, my gender, and I definitely wasn't taken as seriously as I think I would have been. But, you know, these are just hurdles that everyone has to face, whether you're an entrepreneur or not. But I think one example that does come to mind where I was like, wow, would this have happened if I were a man? So a lot of manufacturing is very much male dominant. A lot of factories are owned by these men, and it's overseas, and so we had a major hurdle where our bags were incredibly delayed within coming up to a really important time of year. And I was on the phone with our manufacturer, and I was, you know, firmly but respectfully, you know, kind of laying out the repercussions of the delays and kind of trying to come up with a way where we can solve this. And I was talking to him, and he told me I need to calm down, and then hung up the phone on me. And that was I was shocked, because we were in like a serious conversation, and to be hung up on and to be told that I needed to calm down. And so I was thinking, like, would he have told a man that he needs to calm down and hung up on a man? So I think that was like the most daunting example where I was like, wow, there is some, I guess, like gender inequality, I guess, like would that have happened? But you know, this is across all boards. It isn't like entrepreneurship specific, or, you know, like everyone has to deal with this in the workforce. And I think it's just, you know, staying firm and confident and not letting people kind of push you around. So you bet I called him right back and said, don't ever hang up on me again.
Now, is there someone that inspires and empowers you?
Yeah, I mean, like so many people, and I've said this before, but like Jen Rubio, the founder of Away, and Sarah Blakely, the founder of Spanx, are like my two like ultimate, like they just are so amazing, and I totally, like, from afar, from Instagram, look up to them, and like everything they've built is just incredible. But from like a more personal level, like who I kind of go to for like help and inspiration, just guidance, is definitely my older brother. It's hard when you don't work with like a team, like you don't have like that sounding board, and like you can get in like your own head a lot, and like sometimes you just like need to ask someone's opinion, and like their answers like so kind of gets you out of your own head, and you're like, oh duh, like why didn't I, like obviously that's like the right way to go about this, or like I never even thought about that, you know. So he's definitely like who I go to kind of sound things off of, which is really nice.
So I want to know a little bit more about your personal style.
Yeah.
So you brought some bags today, which I'm so excited to see. And how did you create more of a unique accessorized bag?
Yeah, so the bag itself, I'll take this one off.
Yeah, let's see what the bag is like.
So we made the bag very much like kind of this like classic silhouette that isn't gonna go out of style if you get this. Like this is just a classic bag. But with that said, it's kind of like a blank slate. So like what you want to make of it like is up to you. Like if you want to put a keychain, if you want to put a scarf, a ribbon, if you want to paint on it. We've worked with artists before to do, you know, painting on the bags. But my personal favorite is like I have all these little like scarves, and like you can literally go to Forever 21 or H&M and get them for like $2.
Yeah.
But I love taking these scarves and tying them on the bag to kind of make it my own, and like it's kind of turned into like my like signature. Like I always have a scarf tied around my lunch shirt, but like I guess like three ways like I really like to do it is like one is just
So
tie
cute,
it like
simple.
this, simple.
And it adds some color.
And yeah, it's just like a fun way, and if you're wearing like a plain outfit. Another way, I like tying it around the handle. I think this like.
I love
I don't
that.
know
That's
if
so
you can see.
different.
Yeah, it's so.
How do you do that?
Oh, it's so. Do you want me to
Yeah,
do it?
let's see.
It's really. It like looks a lot more complicated than it is, but it's so nice because I didn't even realize I have all these like little scarves like lying around. I don't know from what or where, when, but
Because
now
also
I'm making use of it.
the colors are so classic. Or do they just come in the black, the camel, and the white?
No, so we have 11 colors.
Oh wow.
We have if you want to go down the list, we have the black, the beige, and we have a light blush. Then collection 2. I have to do it by collection because otherwise I'll forget. Collection 2, we came out with a navy, a hunter green, and a dark brown.
Beautiful.
Collection 3, we came out with a white, a canvas, a black with a bamboo handle, and a white with a bamboo handle, and this light gray. And then our 4th and last collection was this like cream, it's kind of like a cream color. It's like a light brown, a dark gray, and a dark red.
Oh my god.
I was like, I feel like they're like
every color for every outfit for every woman.
So it's fun, like, and it's nice because all of the colors are, in some ways, they're neutrals.
Yeah.
They're all, but yeah, I love them all. It's hard to like pick a favorite, but I definitely wear the black the most.
So are they all the same style except for the bamboo is a little different?
Yes, they're all the same shape and style, silhouette, and they all have the back pockets.
Oh, I didn't notice
so you
that.
can like put your phone in.
Oh, amazing.
And you can take the strap off if you want to wear it as a crossbody, if you just want to wear it as top handle. There's a lot of different kind of ways you can wear it, dress it up, dress it down. But yeah, so you can tie like the scarf in like a bow.
I love this.
That's like kind of the easiest, or I
It's
guess
so
this is
cute.
easy too. But yeah.
So cute. So, and then you also have this. What do the women normally?
Yeah. So
This.
this was actually, I thought of this idea the same time I thought of this idea, but I was like, okay, one thing at a time, Allie. Like, let's
stick to one.
Let's just try to like get one of these off the ground.
Yeah.
But my thought process was, women are bringing their lunch to work or trying to, but we're all human, and like I don't bring my lunch every day. Like some days I just wake up too late, or I don't meal prep, or I have a lunch meeting. You know, whatever it is. So the days that I don't bring lunch, I do like to bring my own snacks because the alternative is like going down to like the local bodega and like getting something unhealthy, or like I just like to like have my own. And so this little, it's called a snacker. It's an insulated little pouch. So if you just want to throw some like snacks in here, you can do that in this way, because I feel like we can all relate to like having your big tote bag, putting snacks in, and then having it like finding it at the bottom, smushed like a month later, or having it explode.
That's me.
Or having like your like your fruit explode and get on your laptop. It's just like, so this is nice because if you have any spillage, you just wipe it out, keeps it cool and protected. Or like if you want to use it for makeup or medicine, or just as a clutch. Like I wear this as like my going out clutch all the time.
Let's see how you tie this, because I want to see this.
Forgot. Okay.
But what other brands have you worked with, or is there anyone that you would love to work with in the future?
Watch me now, like not be able to do this nicely. So I would really love to, and maybe what saying this is like putting it out into like the universe.
Yes.
I would really love to work with some meal prep company, whether that be like Sakara Life, Hello Fresh. You know, there's so many of them, and those companies are for men and women who want to make their own food and bring their own food. So these customers of theirs, like the Sakara Life girl, is already making her food. Now, how's she carrying it?
Right.
You know, it's like it would just a partnership like that to me makes so much sense. Or F Factor, you know, it's like these companies that are brands that are, you know, like helping women pack their food and recipes in this. You know, like it just seems like a natural fit. So I'd love to partner with a company like that. But so this is how you do it. Really easy. You just kind of tie it in a little knot in the back, and it's fun. It's like now you just turn the bag into a completely different bag. So it's fun.
So cute. So what would be, I know there's so much advice you could probably give to someone who wants to start their own business and be a young entrepreneur, but what is one piece of advice you could give them that you have experienced throughout this process?
Just do it. Like, don't be held back by like fear of failure. Because like if I can figure it out, like anyone can figure it out. Like you don't have to have like prior experience or connections or even like money for that matter. Like you can be scrappy and savvy and, you know, figure it out and don't be held back by it. Just do it. Like if you fail, you fail, you know?
Yeah.
Like not who cares, but who cares, you know?
Right.
Because you tried and you're learning throughout the way. And also, I think have fun with it. Like go for it and have fun with it. And that's something like I have to remind myself as well is like when you can get so caught up in being like so stressed out, and I get so like, you know, so stressed out, and I'm like, okay, take a step back. Think about how exciting it is that you're even in a position to be stressed out about this circumstance. You know, like switch that mindset into, you know, just like enjoy this process because it's an unusual one, and yeah.
And what goals do you have for yourself, for the company? You know, we're starting a new year soon.
Yeah.
What would you love to see happen with the Modern Picnic brand?
Yeah, so I mean, we're still so new, so I would just want to continue to grow the company, scale the company, continue to come out with new products, new kind of accessible price points, and new partnerships. Like kind of as we said, I think that is really kind of a goal of mine going into the new year. But I am really excited about the new products. I think people are really gonna love them.
I'm very excited.
We're coming out this week with monogramming on the bag.
Love
Yeah, which is gonna be
that.
I'm so excited about because it's something I've been wanting to do for so long is to give the customer that customization.
Yes.
We're talking about all the different ways to customize with accessories, but to be able to customize with like your initial.
Oh my god, I'm in love. I think that's like the best thing to add to this.
Yeah.
It's going to be so chic, so classic, and everyone loves a monogram.
Yeah, everyone loves monogram.
Well, thank you so much for being on Let's Get Down to Business with Sam.
Thank you so much for having me.
I had so much fun learning more about how the brand started, what's to come. But before we leave, I want everyone to know where they can purchase the bags and all the social media.
Yeah, so you can find us on modernpicnic.com and Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook, Twitter, kind of all of our social channels are just at Modern Picnic. But definitely check us out, reach out if you have any questions, and yeah, hope you love this.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for watching, and remember, being confident and fit is always in style. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Let's Get Down to Business with Sam. Stay connected and follow at Confidence in Style on Instagram, at Modern Picnic at Modern Picnic, and modernpicnic.com. I'll see you guys on the next one.